The film opens with Alina, a 32-year-old photographer, rushing through a bustling train station in a European city. She's on her way to catch a train to attend her sister's wedding, but her camera bag breaks, scattering her equipment across the floor. As she scrambles to pick it up, a man's hands appear in the frame, helping her. The man is Daniel, a 35-year-old writer who's traveling to visit his estranged father. Their eyes meet, and there's an instant, unspoken connection. When Alina's train is delayed, Daniel suggests they grab a coffee while they wait. Over the next few hours, they wander the city together, sharing stories, dreams, and secrets. Alina reveals she's been stuck in a creative rut, unable to find inspiration for her photography. Daniel confesses he's struggling to finish his novel, haunted by the unresolved tension with his father. Their conversation is electric, filled with laughter, vulnerability, and a sense of understanding neither has felt in years. As the day turns to evening, they return to the train station. Alina's train arrives first. They share a lingering goodbye, both knowing they'll never see each other again. Daniel hands her a small notebook with a poem he wrote for her, and Alina gives him a photo she took of him earlier that day. The film jumps forward 5 years. Alina is now a successful photographer, but her personal life feels empty. She's in a relationship with a kind but uninspiring man, and her work, though acclaimed, lacks the passion it once had. She often thinks about Daniel and the day they spent together, wondering what might have been. Daniel, on the other hand, has published his novel, which becomes a bestseller. The book is dedicated to the woman at the train station, but he's never been able to forget her. He's haunted by the memory of their connection and the poem he wrote for her. One day, Alina receives a letter from Daniel. He's returning to the city where they met and asks if she'll join him at the train station on the anniversary of their meeting. Alina hesitates, but ultimately decides to go, hoping to recapture the magic of that day. Alina arrives at the train station, her heart racing with anticipation. But as she steps inside, she's met with scaffolding and construction workers. The station is being demolished, replaced by a modern transit hub. Panicked, she searches for Daniel, but he's nowhere to be found. She asks a worker if they've seen a man waiting there, but no one has. As she stands amidst the rubble, she realizes the station, and the memory of their day is gone forever. Flashbacks show Daniel waiting at the station earlier that day, but he leaves after realizing Alina isn't coming. He writes her a final letter, which he leaves at a nearby cafe, but it's never delivered. The film ends with Alina sitting on a bench outside the demolished station, holding the poem Daniel wrote for her. She reads it aloud, her voice trembling. For a moment the world stood still. In your eyes I found a home I never knew I needed. Though the trains have left and the station crumbles, our day remains, a fleeting perfect forever. As the camera pans out, Alina smiles through her tears, finally letting go of the past. She walks away, ready to embrace the unknown future.